Hi Ashwin, welcome to our show. Nice
Hi.
to have you here. And you had revealed that you had COVID a month ago. So we just wanted to talk to you about your frame of mind during during this time and what went on. So let's start with how did you actually deal with it when you first heard that you had tested positive?
Little bit of a shock. I mean, I actually had the vaccine on April 3rd, first dose vaccine. And when I took it, I was also on the time, this was before the second wave happened. So I was going to the gym. I mean, the meetings, there was no work going on, meetings, on the online video calls. But I was going to the gym and maybe one or two other places. But so when I think April 15th, I was COVID positive on the China. I had a itch in my throat and light up body pain. So I thought I should just get tested. And little bit of a surprise, I think what I'm coming to say is, and which a lot of people are saying, the vaccine just means that it will reduce the severity of it. It doesn't make you think so. I want people to still be on guard, and it doesn't give you any superpower. It doesn't make you invincible. That when you're careful, no mask code, no, for some time. So and I'm thankful that I had the vaccine. I was COVID positive on 15th. First 5 days I was actually at home, and
Okay.
then my SpO2 dropped, and I took a CT scan and it showed some mild to moderate infection in my lungs.
Okay.
So அதனால நான் ஒரு 4 நாள் ஆஸ்பத்திரியில அந்த ஆப்சர்வேஷனா இருந்தேன். And I think had I not had the vaccine, I think first dose of the vaccine, I think it could have been worse.
Okay. Okay.
So, but sorry, I'm digressing from the question. But நீங்க கேக்குற கேள்விக்கு வந்து, yeah, it is a little, your thoughts always go to the worst possible scenario. What if something happens to me? More than what is that, you start thinking, I was with my baby previous day, I was with my wife, I was with my in-laws. Because when you're young, you think, even though that is not the case now. In the second wave, being young has nothing to do with it. But you automatically start thinking about, have I caused something to someone else? So all those thoughts go on in your head.
Okay. To what extent, once உங்களுக்கு தான் அது பாசிட்டிவ்னு தெரிஞ்ச உடனே, to what extent were your family members, did you ask them to test? என்ன மாதிரி, what was your reaction இந்த with your near and dear ones அப்படிங்கும்போது என்ன மாதிரி பண்ணீங்க? People who you had come in contact with.
So essentially, like I said, I wasn't going anywhere except the gym and one other place I'd gone the previous day for a meal. So on the time when I saw someone there, I kind of called the person in the gym who was closest to the trainer. Avarta sonna indha mari, I've been diagnosed COVID positive. I think you should also test yourself. Messaged a couple of other people who I was in contact with, and I told my wife, and she got tested a few days later, but her test came back negative.
Okay.
But she started having all the symptoms of COVID. So she took a COVID test. She took a complete blood test. The blood test showed that she had some infection, but not COVID-related numbers, but taste poaches, smell poaches. So other than it's very hard now when even all these false negatives start coming in, that you can't exactly, like recently the second wave, he went to meet someone who had come from abroad. I said, he told me this. I meet person. I said, why did you go? He said, test negative, PCR test negative. I said, yeah, but still you can't exactly, in this time, especially the second wave, you have to be a little bit more careful. You can't trust a test. If you don't need to go, you don't have video call video call.
Okay. So what was the frame of mind like in the period line, the initial days, first couple of days?
The first couple of days was just mainly fear as to, because I have a 2-year-old baby. So the fear of whether something will happen to them or my wife. And then obviously you have a fear of what if something happens to me. And the thing that is also isolation is loneliness. So you're trying to see something to keep your mind off all the negative thoughts. So you're trying to watch. I mean, I was watching movies and stuff like that. You're reading in the time. See, there are sometimes when forwards come, you try not to see it because you don't want to think about it. But then when you have it, then you're starting to see all the more information about, lie on your stomach. This concept of lying on the stomach, I didn't know that was a big issue because I was lying on my back and all that. People are sending videos saying, don't lie on your back, lie on your stomach, all those things. So you start obviously seeking out information that will hopefully help you.
Okay. So what kind of information did you seek out? Okay, I have tested positive as someone who is well educated and stuff. So how did you source information? Did you speak to doctors? Did you go online, search for material?
Speak to doctors now. My mother-in-law is an anesthetician. So she's in the medical field, anesthetist. I don't know the correct word. So she was just sort of telling me to keep checking my SpO2 and how I was feeling. This stuff about forwards, about lying on your back, other WhatsApp. See, once in your circle, once you start, when people who love you or your family know that you have this, obviously they're checking up, sending the pertinent and the correct information on the keep an eye on this. So I won't say I went sourcing out information too much, because it's also you're very tired physically, mentally, and the exhaustion first few days was the body pain or all that. So I won't say you're not really in the mood to look at the phone also. It's just that when people are checking up on you and saying check and all that time I was reading some stuff.
Okay. So when did you get hospitalized actually?
After 4 days or 5 days, when I started having breathing trouble. Okay. So I started having some like I was like some words suddenly feel like, if I had to describe it, it was like if it's like Heimlich, someone doing a Heimlich maneuver on you. Suddenly that 1 or 2 words alone, it will be like you can't complete that word. That was the feeling, and I felt more when I was talking. I kind of, I had that. Sometimes I was sitting, and then the SpO2 obviously started dropping. High 90s there in the first few days, the 98, 99 there in the story was coming 95. 93 it came, and so at that point I was telling my in-laws that in the Murray, I'm having this thing. So they said, I think you should get a CT. So CT scan they found that, and CT also you're supposed to lie on your back and the scan for lungs. So I remember that time when they said 10 seconds don't breathe in and hold your breath. I was not able to, because I was almost gasping. So then they said there was mild to moderate infection, and they suggested keeping me in the hospital just to monitor and just make sure that it did not escalate anywhere. So 4 days, 5 days, about 21st to 24th, 4 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was your routine like in the hospital?
I just listened to what the doctors and nurses said. There was nothing. I was just there. And when they brought the food, I ate it. They gave me medicines and injections and drips. Thankfully, I did not go as far as having to go on a ventilator or anything like that. Okay. But it was just, I was being given some, at the time, some steroid injections and stuff too.
Okay. So a few months ago, I remember you had tweeted about how you had isolated yourself since you were shooting and you had kid and family members at home.
Yeah.
So this time, what did you do actually? No, this time after testing positive, what did you do? Did you ask them to move away from the house, or what happened?
I immediately went into a room. As soon as the positive thing came, I went into one room. The thing is, obviously, the people who test you will immediately inform the corporation, and corporation on the sticker, obviously, soon after that they will come and do it. So at that point, once they do that, my wife and daughter also couldn't leave, obviously. So they had to be there. My wife had a very tough time, எல்லாம் பொறுப்பும் அவங்க தோள் மேல வந்துச்சு. Like uh, she had to take care of me, she had to cook, she had to clean, take care of the baby. She started having, and the exhaustion level, she was under a lot of stress. My daughter also fell ill for 3-4 days on the appetite, vomiting and fever. So yeah, they were there. Something like morning breakfast, lunch, dinner, வந்து ஒரு பிளேட்ல just கதவை தட்டிட்டு she would have left a plate there, and that's how I would think. So I was just in the room.
Okay. What about the kid? How did she deal with it actually? Because with kids, actually, they usually, you can't actually control them, right? So how did your wife deal with it? And
Yeah, my wife really hats off. She, think my daughter, Inga, when my wife used to leave a meal, food for me and open the door. When I opened the door, I would see her kind of, and I think she didn't understand why I was obviously in a room. இவ்வளோ நாள் வந்து வெளியே இருந்து அப்பா வந்து ஏன் இப்போ ரூம்ல இருக்காரு, தொடர்ந்து ரூம்ல இருக்காருன்னு ஒரு இதுல. And she would slightly come little bit close and all, and I would immediately take the plate and say, no, don't come and close the door.
okay.
So yeah, அவளுக்கு வந்து அந்த வயசுல புரியறதுக்கு வயசு.
Okay. So upon your return from hospital, you came back home and isolated here.
Yeah, came back home and went into the room straight again. So ஒரு 17 days isolation. 17 days isolation.
So during this time, what was your routine? Like you were still resting, or did you start recovering?
I mean, the body pain was there early for the first few days down the main on the body pain இருந்தது, but on the breathlessness and that thing was there long. On the hospital இருக்கும்போது அந்த ரெஸ்பிரோமீட்டர் கொடுப்பாங்க, அந்த those things are, those balls where you blow, you have to blow, and the either one it will rise up. So that is an exercise they gave me, asked me to hold my breath for 10-20 seconds in practice. So I used to do that, and வந்தப்புறம் அது வந்து ஒரு every few hours அது ஒரு exercise பண்ணுவேன். Beyond that, like I said, I was just sort of like, I can't help with anything. Obviously, I can't step out of the room. I can't help with வீட்டில் இருக்கிற chores or washing, cleaning. என்னால ஒண்ணுமே பண்ண முடியல. Because if my wife had tested positive, at least I could have clearly gone and helped. But she kept testing negative. But she had the symptoms, so I couldn't take the risk of going out also and doing it. So yeah, I started writing. Actually, that was the thing I was doing. I was writing for a bit.
That was my next question. How were you keeping yourself engaged during this time?
I was watching some films and I was writing. There were some things that I've been wanting to do, like ideas that I wanted to pursue and stuff like that. So I was actually focusing on that. Was my only way of creatively sort of coming out of it. It's very mentally frustrating because it's a tough field as it is. And now with what has been happening in the last 1 year, creating that is the production part of it is very tough because it involves ஒரு 60-70 பேர் இருக்காங்க. So it involves, you cannot easily do it. At the same time, the monetization part of also has become theater illadanaala, the monetization of this has become very tough. So it's a very frustrating time, and I think the only source of thing for me was to find the idea stuff that I want to do, because especially when you have something like this also, it makes you aware of the life. You realize when so many people around you are so many difficulties, so much death, and we have only one shot, then I think it makes you realize and focus a little bit more on the stuff that you want to do and not take the time for granted. So I've been writing. Actually, I'm trying to work on a couple of music videos with Siddharth Vipin, the music director Siddharth Vipin. We want to make something and actually see whether we can give the proceeds to charity. So we're trying to work on some idea like that. So that was the only thing that we could think of creatively, sort of.
So did you watch movies? Any movies that you watched during this period? Movies, music that you listened to?
Music அவ்வளவா நான் கேட்கல. Some TV shows, கிரிமினல்னு ஒரு ஷோ இருந்தது. My wife had suggested, saying it's really so just set in one room. So I saw that. There was some, what is it? I see Mookuthi Amman பார்த்தேன்.
Okay.
ஆக்சுவலா அந்த டைம் வந்தப்போ நான் பார்க்கல. ஸோ இந்த டைம் வந்து நான் பார்த்தேன். எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருந்தது ஆக்சுவலா. And yeah, I mean, there are few things like this in the Murray series, just stuff that I had missed that I was catching.
Okay. So, so obviously you would have not been fit after this infection. So, what did you do to actually regain some of the fitness back? And by what time did this happen?
No, at this time I think I've ordered some weights at home. I'm just trying to work out at home, but அது இப்போதான் அந்த routine start பண்ணேன். ஏன்னா இப்போதான் first few weeks வந்து people were like telling me ரொம்ப exert பண்ணாதீங்க, உடனே work out பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்சுக்காதீங்க and all that. So I was taking it easy. Now I'm trying to get back.
Okay. So your isolation is over, right? Isolation period.
Yeah, isolation period. I mean, technically, I think doctor என்ன சொன்னதுன்னா like almost 10 days after you're positive, 10 to 12 days, so you stop being infectious. But
Okay.
yeah, but I probably will not get it for a few. I mean, likely not contracted for a few months and not infectious right now. Yeah.
Okay. So how was it meeting your people again? Your daughter, your wife?
It was good. Actually, only yesterday they came back home. So yesterday only I carried, after more than 1 month, I carried, was able to hug them and kiss them, and so it was, those sort of things are priceless. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நான் பார்த்தேன், ஆனா தூரத்துல இருந்து பார்த்தேன். Like I did not go near them.
How did you explain this actually to your kid, this situation?
She's too young to explain. She's only less than 2. July la she's going to be 2. So I mean, she doesn't understand that, but yeah.
Okay. Is it something similar to you going out on a shoot and then not being there for a few days?
I've never been away this long. It's like 3-4 days, or 5 days, 8 days, that sort of thing. More than 1 month is kind of thing. So I don't think, yeah.
Okay. If there is some learning or realization from this whole episode, what would that be for you?
I think it's just to be a little bit more on guard. Like I said, this virus is so small that, like, I don't know where I got it. I'm speculating. I went here, I went there, that maybe I got it. But there are people who say that எங்கேயுமே போகாம எனக்கு வந்துச்சு, so like, how do you say that I got it there? So the only thing we can do is trying to be vigilant and trying to be careful. ஏன்னா போன வருஷம் அந்த first wave அடிச்சப்போ we were ultra careful. Like Nilgiris or Spencer, so in the Tigery in the Mari, when we used to go and buy in the packet plastic we used to sanitize that on the cover because that time obviously you didn't know whether the virus lives on surfaces and all that stuff. But I feel like general human mentality, it's like people forget, and ஒரு பாயிண்ட்க்கு மேல எவ்வளவு நாள் தான் பயந்துகிட்டே இருக்க போறோம். We have to go back to normal னு சொல்லி we are going back, but அதே சமயத்துல we can't drop our guard. Like, yes, we have to go back to life as how it was, but we just have to be careful. So whether that means still masking, இப்போதைக்கு vaccinating, and even after vaccinating, masking and sanitizing and social distancing is still the safest way. ஏன்னா புது strain வருது. இப்போ obviously எல்லாரும் black fungus பத்தி பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க. So it's like never-ending things of mutations and permutations and combinations. So I think being careful is the one thing that we can consistently, that is the only thing that is in our control.
Okay. So how are you actually, you being a celebrity, are you using your celebrity to actually propagate these messages on social media? How do you do this?
I don't know. I think sometimes it's a double-edged sword. Sometimes you're a celebrity, there are people who yell at you saying, what do you know, you're just an actor.
Okay.
And I also have, I think it really comes down to what you're trying to say, and you, at the most, you can only say it. But like I said, what I'm working on right now as a short film or a music video is something that we're trying to say something about what's going on, and I'm hoping that by monetizing that, we can move the proceeds to charity. I mean, I think that's the only way I could figure out of what can I do that using the field that I'm in, and using certain creative thing to, how do you do something with this? So yeah, I mean, and I feel like anytime you say something, Roma preach advice pandra mari irundha, it's like people don't listen. You have to say it in a way that's very digestible. So,
Okay. Thanks a lot, Ashwin.
no problem. Thank you, Sugan.
Hear that you are now better and recovered.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
No problem. Thank you. Good talking to you.